Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Levi and I'm going to do tarot reading for Scorpio friends, and this reading is for last week of July. So let's see what the universe wants to tell you, what the cards are saying for you, dear Scorpios, what messages we can get from the universe that will help you with your life, make better decisions. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. It's always good way to support the channel. And let me get this card ready for you. Okay, excellent. Okay, so the first thing is I've got two aces. So that means something will open up for you. Something will be a bit different. Which could potentially overwhelm you. So, sometimes when we receive a job offer, and while it's a good thing, it's a good opportunity, it's something you were waiting for, but it comes at the wrong time. Something what seems like pretty good, but it's just not the right time. So we have two aces in here, but I also have here for you the Three of Swords, and the card itself speaks for itself. So there is a heartache, there is something breaking your heart, there is something that maybe something you wish you could have done, or you would have done, or you would like to do. So sometimes when the opportunity seems too good to be true, that is possible as well. Maybe, or hopefully it's not gonna be that challenging, but not everything is as it appears. So you might see something, you might hear something that seems too good, but so make sure that you don't celebrate before it actually happens. Make sure you don't go over everything and ruin everything, just saying, oh, now I've got the break I was expecting, I was waiting, and everything else can just disappear and I don't care. It's not the good philosophy, because maybe if you were a bit more patient, you would realize that it's not actually that simple, or it may take longer than you were anticipating. Maybe it's gonna take much more longer. So ruin the bridges and burn the bridges now, it's not a good philosophy. So you might be there to sort of spend more time, energy, even money to develop that idea and develop that opportunity. But again, make sure that you think about long term. It has to be longer term, because there must be somebody or more than one person who are watching you, and they're trying to find out the way how can they benefit from that idea, how can they make something out of it for themselves, how they can reward themselves with your work. So you have been putting a lot of work into it, you have been putting a lot of thoughts into everything, you like beating your craft day in and out, and somebody waiting for somewhere along the lines, and is like just waiting for you to actually crack that opportunity so they can come in and have a piece without actually taking part in the whole process. So if that happens, don't get disheartened. Don't focus on losses. Is the cup half full or half empty sort of scenario here. You might have to go over the bridge to get what you originally wanted. Maybe it's less than what you anticipated, it could happen. So don't imagine that everything is sorted, everything is solid, everything is everything will be just direct and no sideways, no issues, no problems. If you feel too content, too fulfilled, too big-headed to look into details and keep making sure that everything, every little angle is covered, you might experience the heartaches. Okay, so this is not just hard, this is actually mental drain as well. So there is something comes and with their words, with their actions, they pierce your heart. You don't want to do that. So try to be really vigilant before that happens. While you are in this good position, you are quite solid, you are, this is this lady in the picture, it's a feminine energy, but this is also, it's a very business minded person, is very fiery, very entrepreneurial, going towards the goal she wants to achieve without shadow of a doubt. It's like, this is where I'm going, I'm heading there, nothing can stop me, nobody can stop me. So this is the good attitude. However, make sure that be vigilant, keep being vigilant on a daily basis, because there is a warning card in here that somebody's out there and trying to sneak in somewhere which could potentially create some losses, and loss in time, loss in energy, loss money, emotions, going towards it. It's it's better if you prepared for that. It's better if you prepared. So sometimes you have to tame that lion within you, even though you would like to. It's a very, very good combination here. Even though you are in a pretty solid position and you are very fiery, very strong, the strength of a lion inside you, but sometimes you have to hold that lion back. You have to shut your mouth basically about everything and let things happen in their own way. You can't be cocky, you can't be judgmental, you can't be too forceful. Hold those back for next week at least. Just stay in your grounded position. Talk when they ask you, and even when they ask you, you say the necessary things. Don't say more than that. Hold your mouth, okay? Because maybe this is what they are waiting for some more information. And if you are too cocky, if you are too confident, so it's overconfidence, then you might just accidentally say something or write something that backfires, and the result is this. So we don't want that. So try to stay focused, try to stay vigilant, do the work necessary, but let others do the work as well, without micromanaging, without trying to giving too much details, especially if you have some dealings with other people, other business related things. Just be very vigilant and be kind, be nice. Even though you hold information back, you just communicate nicely and say, well, when the right time I will share with you, when is the right time I'll tell you all, when is the right. So it's not personal, just it's not the right time, and nobody can argue with that one, because if they try to force you do something that you don't intend to do or you don't want to do, then it already says about them that they are in the wrong position. So you being stable in your position, having the knowledge, having the understanding, that's what gives you your strength, and nobody can force you to give out more details. than necessary. Okay, so please focus on that. At some point you might feel you are in the dark, you are walking through a shadow, a little path. There are a lot of fears, especially this card appears in the lower level, which is the subconscious. You might have some issues, problems in your subconscious, some fear, some together with the Five of Pentacles. It's poverty, it's scarcity mindset. Avoid that. Accept the fact that you are going through a tunnel where there is not lighted properly, it's not visible, the sun doesn't shine, the moon give you only very limited possibilities to see how far ahead you can see, even around you. Don't be afraid of noises and things around you that makes you feel that you don't know where you are going. This is your intuition, have to be followed, and this is where trust comes in, that you are in the right path, you are doing the right necessary things, nothing can stop you, nothing can take you out. But if you decided to walk on this path, you need to go all along. You can't stop in the middle, you can't give up, you can't, because if you do, everything goes out of the window. It's a zero. That meant you set on the journey and you don't complete it, that's done. And we don't know when you're gonna get back again to this part of your life. However, things don't have to be done by you and you only. This is partnership here. This is good understanding between people. This is emotional connection, teamwork. That is a good way to connect with others and ask for help if necessary, ask opinions, and accept that the masculine and feminine energies have to work together. So that is a good way to describe. If sometimes give space and give others the opportunity to come in and suggest and give ideas and try their way. It's not always your way is the way. There could be more than one ways. Sometimes giving the opportunity to someone to express themselves and to show their way of thinking, their way of doing, in the long term can create a better work environment. So if we make somebody feel less significant, then in long term they won't be too happy to working with us, for us, doing something together. They might just have the memory of, I remember last time you put me down, I can't be bothered anymore, so I'm gonna take my ideas to somewhere else, I'm gonna work with other people, I don't wanna have the same humiliation. Sometimes that happens. So be really that person who knows how to hold herself back, how to close her mouth if necessary, and only say things that are really, really important and enough to get the job done. More than that, it's not necessary whatsoever, because some people are listening and waiting for the right moment to come in and overtake all the work that you have been producing, all the work that you've been working on, investing time, energy, money, fighting. It's going to be a loss if the right path has not been followed. And it is what it is with the Judgment card in here. So even though you know what's right, but then there is deserve. So we have certain things we deserve. And we might say like, well, I worked for that so hard, I don't want anybody to take it away from me. Well, they might do. Okay, later on they might have the judgment and they might have the justice, but you still have to go through time, energy, headaches, emotional problems, because you have not been prepared in the beginning. So now you have to trust the universe that things will fall into pieces, which is fine. It's better to trust the universe, but this is a warning as well, that make sure you play the game and follow the rules. Follow the rules. Do due diligence. Don't let other people fool you, or just take things on their face value, because it might not be a good philosophy, it might not be a good strategy. You want to take things as they are, how they are, how they in more details, what's the core element of everything, not just what is on the surface. So with that, I will take a couple of cards for you from the Sacred Oracle deck, and I have the 3 cards for you in here. One is a Healing Chaos. I've got Healing Chaos, Forgiveness, and Change. So, as I said, things are not as what they appear. At the moment, things could be really difficult, really challenging, a bit of a chaos, but this is healing chaos. This is before the healing. A bone have to be formed or heal in a certain way. The surrounding and everything around you have to be in a certain way, and sometimes you feel like, oh my god, it's such a chaos, I don't know my way out. Well, this is the challenge for you to find the way out. Maybe the way out is forgiveness. Forget what bad experience you have had. Forgive people who might cause those experiences. Forgive yourself not to be able to do something the way you wanted. Maybe in the future the opportunity comes when you will be able to do it, and change is about to come. So there is a change will come into your life very soon with these 2 aces, if you are in the right frame of mind, things gonna be just fine for you. But make sure you spend the time, the energy looking into things to make sure they are actually the right things and going to the right way, and keep your mouth shut. Okay, this is for you for next week. Thank you very much, dear Scorpio. I wish you a really good week. If you enjoy this video, please subscribe and hit the like button, and I will come up with some more videos. Thank you.